Well, it seems we're gonna be delayed in the fact that when Shin is going to defeat Gyuyun. Then again, we are getting focused on Kyokai, and Kyokai is a great character. Although technically, her motivational speech in the ending, I don't really know what I can say about it. I mean, it's not a bad speech, it's just that for some reason it felt a little bit odd hearing just that from Kingdom. I don't know why I felt that way. But then again, Kyokai is not used to hold moral speech, no morale speech than Shin is. So who knows? Guess in the end, this is a journey for her too to grow up. So the question is, in the end, who is the one who really will grow from this? Yes, this is the Kingdom Chapter 5 for a very delayed, but that could not be helped. I did something very wonderful last time when the chapter came out. But either way, in the chapter, Shin furiously slashes on Gyuyon. Of course, not slashes on him, but actually managed to lightly push him away. As he says, "Do you really think I do not deserve these? As then make me see how light they are." But Gyuyon has still not over yet. He then says that you are strong, Shin of the Hishin unit, and that gives me some relief. In the end, he contradicts, saying that yes, you do have the right to carry that glaive. However, he also says it's not about your martial powers, it's about if you have the slightest understanding of the strength of a man. Actually, that line, the strength of a man, I know I've heard that before, but now I cannot remember what it was. But didn't someone once say that when you are fighting in Kingdom, what you need is not necessarily just great martial powers, it is the strength of the man, to the weight, so to speak, that allows you to become stronger. For example, wait, did I just... No, Hawken has strong martial powers, but he has no strength of a man because he is simply who he is. And General Oki had both martial powers and strength of a man because he had walked for so long and he had lost so many comrades, and every single one of them were on his shoulder. Is Goyon implying that he carries his lords on his shoulder, therefore he cannot lose, or if something else? Well, Shin doesn't really know. However, Goyon declares that your fire of the Hishin unit will be dying here. But Shin says that you should stop sleep talking. The Hishin unit will not fall that easily. Elsewhere, Karyuten is still having trouble with focusing on all this. So suddenly, Kyokai appears to Garo and says that they need to form a stratageme in the middle of a bloody fight. Always like an anchor point. One point is Garo and the other point is Susui, while they will direct all the other troops to go one direction. That direction will have Kyokai and a number of others. This is basically a gamble. Well, yeah, it is a gamble, but not a gamble. It's basically one where you fight till you win or fight till you die. Nothing more than that. So, of course, Garo feels like this is a bit reckless in the middle of a fight, but hey, they are who they are. After all, they have gathered many recruits, both old and new. Many of them are fanboys of Kyokai, but as soon as they hear that they need to break through this entire field, they of course all freak out. Oh yeah, and by the way, that annoying bucktooth guy is also here. I mean, come on, dude, you have been on this... I know for a fact you said in a previous arc that you were nothing special and stuff like that, but you have been with this troop, I mean, I don't know how long, and you still complain about that. It's a bit annoying, you know. So others saying that isn't it a possibility that we will be wiped out? That is possible. However, if we do not fight and fight our hardest, then we cannot get the other Infernity a small amount of chance. So if they do not wipe them all out here and now, then nothing will change. So Kyokai gets off her horse, meaning this is a pure and simple bloodbath of one fight F. Kyokai, for the first time in a long while, is gonna now fight again on foot with her, or with her dance. Well, technically she did fight when she slayed that Rufai, but now it's time. This is basically the biggest fight of our lives. So, so with that, the one of the spear users asks Kyokai if she has anything worth to say to the newbies and old. Well, and all she says is, "Together we shall fight, and together we shall grasp victory today." I mean, it's not a bad speech. It's just for some reason it felt a little off hearing that from a Kingdom chapter. I don't know why I felt like that. I mean, maybe because there are always speeches like, "You see these members, you see them suffer. My soul is burning with anger. Do you feel the same? Now turn your spear into fire, and let's break through all of them at the same time." I mean, that's almost usually a little bit bombastic, but that was kind of simple and yet effective, because the troop members all scream with that. Now is the question though, will we be focused on Kyokai more, or will we be focused on Shin, or will we go to Karyo-ten who finally will get her shit together? Who knows? Who the freaking knows? All I care about is Gyo-young being slayed, because he has declared that he will slay Shin right here and now. That means that Shin will win. So when he will, I don't know. Maybe he can only win if he realizes the strength of a man, or something like that. Because in the end, we all need to evolve, Shin included. So with that, a lot of people are gonna evolve in this journey. So give me your thoughts if you have any.